The elevator lurched violently as it carried me below the basement. The button panel flickered, sparking with static. My reflection stared back from the steel doors, except it blinked slower than I did. When the doors slid open, a suffocating smell of mold and dust poured in. The sub-basement stretched like a cavern, lined with endless filing cabinets and shelves stacked with old employee records. I stepped inside cautiously. The lights above flickered weakly, buzzing like dying flies. Papers littered the floor, termination letters, ID cards, even resumes yellowed with age. All bore the same red stamp, collected. One drawer hung open. Inside wasn't paper, it was bone. A human hand, still clutching a fountain pen, lay atop the files. Whispers echoed between the cabinets. I wasn't alone. From the shadows, figures emerged. Unlike the masked boardroom or the sewn-mouth collars, these wore decaying business suits. Their skin was parchment thin, their eyes sunken, their chests hollow. They moved with jerks, like puppets pulled by unseen strings. One stepped forward and held out a thick ledger. Pages flipped on their own until they stopped at my name. It was already written there, below hundreds of others. My date of termination was blank, waiting to be filled. The shelves began to rattle violently. Drawers shot open, spewing bones and papers into the air. The whispers grew into screams. Projectors mounted high on the ceiling clicked on all at once, casting hundreds of images across the archive walls. I saw every employee I'd ever passed in the halls, each shown dead, rotting, or hollow-eyed, their names crossed out. Then the images shifted. Now they showed me, again and again, in different rooms, masked, stitched, frozen, decayed. I staggered backward, but the floor gave way. My foot plunged into a pit between the cabinets. Beneath me, I saw not concrete, but layers of stacked skeletons in office attire, pressed together like a foundation of bones. One skeletal hand grabbed my wrist, pulling me closer to the pit. The puppet-like figure holding the ledger whispered in a voice like tearing paper. No one leaves the archive. The lights blew out. For a moment, total darkness. When they flickered back on, the room was spotless. The cabinets were closed. The bones gone. Only the ledger remained on the table. Its last entry read: "Next meeting, the roof." In the archive, your file never closes, until you do.